Should I test the music levels? Does it matter? I mean, no. It matters. I'm gonna check. I feel like this is a bad idea, but I'm doing it anyway. In this household, we stream fair, as should you.
200 days and counting on all.
Ah!
Lost and break down the middle.
Come on.
Tell me how
She said, woo! Yeah! Woo! Normani puts me in a fantasy. Do you hear me? Every time she opened her mouth, it's just so smooth, so gorgeous. She was made for this. And one of the people on this list tried it. All right. This is gonna be a mess. This is the hottest of messes, but it's fine. It's long overdue. What is up, warriors? Welcome back to my channel. Hello. If this is your first time seeing my face, I want you to go to another video. I don't want this to be your first impression of me. Very rarely do I get on here and drag folk or talk about, you know, things that I don't like. So why don't you go watch Hotels or something. Oh, the Touch Me remix reaction with Kaylani and Victoria. That was a fun one. Yeah, go watch that. And then come on back for this because this is it's a little different than my usual content, but yeah. Damn, what type of intro is this? I needed to get into this video so bad I forgot about my damn intro. So before we get into her song, y'all already know what it is. Gotta shout out my warriors of the week. Much love to all my babies on Twitter as well as Patreon. I love y'all so much. I do, even though I forgot about y'all. I'm sorry. We're still watching Bel Air. Next month, I'm gonna be going back to doing personal reactions. If you guys wanted me to react to something specifically, you could sign up for that tier. I also have another cute little personal tier coming out if you guys want to go check it out. Super excited. But yeah, if you would like to support me on Patreon, the link will be in the description box. It's only $5. And if you'd like to be Warrior of the Week in my next video, go ahead and share the link to this one on Twitter. Make sure you tag me KioshiWarrior. You might get you a shout out, okay? But yes, I'm not gonna hold you guys up any longer. Let's get into this reaction. I was like, just get it out. Just get it out. Went straight into it. Okay. If you guys were here with us last time for Fresh Face Friday, I got into Remy Wolf, Pink Pantheress, and Shy Girl. Very cute. Remy Wolf is definitely like a new fave for me. Pink Pantheress as well. Go check it out. Wonderful music. Like I said, today is a little bit different, and I wouldn't be me if I didn't give a cute little disclaimer. Because I don't want any emails, any WhatsApp messages, any carrier pigeons showing up to my house saying, ah, how dare you? I've been following her since my fertilization. I don't care. I truly do not care. I am one person. These are my thoughts and opinions. Are opinions facts? No. Do you have to listen to them or agree? No, you don't. You can leave at any point. just a reminder before people get to click clacking in the comments, because I know how you girls like to tussle behind your fave. This isn't the place for that. So today, tying up some loose ends and frequently asked questions. Maya, why don't you react to this person or that person or whoever? So I made a very short, comprehensive list of people that I've avoided reacting to since I've had my channel. Mind you, I've only had my channel for like 3-4 years now. I'm still very much a baby. So the list is short. It's sweet though. So I think, who do I want to start with? I think I'm gonna go in order of, I don't want to say tolerance. I can tolerate all of these people, I just don't. All right, so first up on this list, we have Miss Katy Perry. Now let me be clear, let me be crystal clear. Out of everybody on this list, her voice is my favorite. Out of everybody in this list, her voice is by far my favorite. I loved One of the Boys. I love Teenage Dream. Pop perfection, head to toe. Undeniable, you know what I'm saying? But I was done at Prism. I was done at Prism. Dark Horse pissed me off. I can't remember specifically when that movie came out or what the name of it was. I think it was like Gods of War or something. It was a bunch of white people talking about they were Egyptians and King Ramesses and all of these things. I can't remember what the name of that movie was, but it was very much fresh in my mind like during this time. The whole Egyptian theme, all of that, the grills in her mouth. Listen, I hate when white people wear grills at all. That tricked out mouthpiece like my cousin Fufu and them, no. It's not tolerable. I was like, yikes. And then after that, you know, the dabbing happened on SNL. I watched that shit about 2-3 times. I was like, oh my God, she is dabbing on stage with the Migos. It was just, you know, a rough time in general. So I just, you know, I backed away. It's like something going on over there. But since then, you know, she got married to a very, very fine man, Orlando Bloom. I believe she had a child. Yes. Also, the purpose of this video, I want to go through and see what people doing musically nowadays. Because like I said, I don't pay attention. In order to not ruin the surprise, I didn't ask you guys to give me songs for any of these people. I'm just gonna go to their most recent projects on iTunes and pick something that has a star next to it. And I don't want any to be like, that's not her best song. That's not what I'm here for. I just want to see what the girls are giving recently. And her most recent project was Smile. Yeah, I've heard none of these songs. Oh, it's relatively short, only 12 tracks. Okay, I didn't see it for her in those moments. I don't, you know, cultural appropriation and things. Plus today, I was just like, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. But her voice, man, Katie has one of the best voices, I think, in pop music, and has for a very long time. Only 3 of these have stars next to it. Which one do I want to pick? All right, let's listen to Cry About It Later. Ooh, and these all mainstream people too. This video gonna get blocked. Well, seeing as how I introduced Miss Katie in the intro, let's jump into this song. It's called Cry About It Later.
I'll cry about it later. I'll cry about it later. I know tomorrow a shameless summer.
Oh, the beat.
Champagne on ice. Drinking it all up.
Whoa! I told y'all I love her voice. I love pop music, the formula. She's hitting all my favorites. She's just hitting all my favorite things right now. All right, Catherine.
Tonight I'm having fun. Tonight I'm having fun.
All right, cute.
I think I'm ready to muse. I think I'm ready for a brand new tattoo.
Oh, the big child. Okay, I get the gist. That's not bad at all. That's not bad, girl. That's not bad. Glad to see you're doing well. You know, congratulations on all your happiness and success and things and your little bundle of joy. I really hope. I know she had a baby. I know I'm not tapped in like that, but I feel like I'm right. I feel like she had a baby. Congratulations on your baby, if you have one. Because I'm not 200% sure in this moment. Okay, all right, let's move on to the next person on my list. Selena Gomez. Yeah, off top, her voice has literally never been for me. When she was doing, damn, what was the name of that song? When it was her in the scene and she was doing like Naturally, and then what was that other name of that other song? Damn, I don't remember. No, it was Come and Get It, na 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 na. That. I was like, that was cute, that was okay. But I could never get into any of her live performances, the live performances that I allowed myself to watch. I couldn't get into her voice like that. I kind of just, in my mind, dubbed her like, you know, a studio artist, which is fine. You know, she sells, you know, her music sells. You guys buy it and stream it and things. I will say, no, recently, I was really, not recently, this was like last year, I was very, very lit. And I heard that little song that goes, sometimes, I was like, that's it. I was like, I don't mind that. That was okay. That was cute. What I didn't mind and what I didn't see a thorough apology for was her saying that Black Lives Matter was just a hashtag. Completely missed that. If you have the receipts of her, you know, giving a genuine apology about that, let me know. But I watched that whole ordeal go down and I was like, interesting. But I will be honest and say that Rare Beauty is cute. I have several Rare Beauty products. They are very user-friendly. I don't consider myself to be a huge makeup person. That eyeliner is very nice. But yeah, musically, nah, never been there. But I'm gonna go see what she's been doing. I feel bad because I'm like, listen, taste is subjective. Most of the time, I guess, like you could choose, like if you like her voice, that's fine. It's just, it does literally nothing for me. It's very much always been the beats and the instrumentals that are chosen for her to be under. But let's go see what she's doing. Selena Gomez. Did she make a Spanish album? Is that what she did last? Oh, I know that little song, Lose You to Love Me. I've heard that. I'm not gonna listen to that one though. Only other ones that have little stars next to them are Boyfriend and Souvenirs. I pick Boyfriend. Let's listen to Boyfriend.
I want a boyfriend, but I just keep hitting dead ends.
Again, the beat.
I want a boyfriend, I've been up all night, pretty restless fine, but baby that don't mean
Is she off on
that I'm
purpose?
feeling it. I want a boyfriend, but I just keep hitting dead ends.
Okay. All right, I get the point. Okay, again. Fire beat, very cute. Best of luck to you, mama. Keep making that makeup, child. Rare Beauty really is it though. The blush is cute, the highlighter is cute. Good for you, pumpkin. Take it easy. I need to change the tape because the next ones are gonna be long. BRB. The way I've done my absolute best not to talk about this woman in any form or any form of fashion because I've just been personally victimized. I just can't, it hits too close to home. Okay, the next person on this list is Camila Cabello. So let me start by saying I very much was a harmonizer. I found Fifth Harmony at Reflection and I started paying attention because I saw Normani in the Boss music video. That did it for me. I was like, oh, who's she? She's the leader, right? She was it because she was in the middle. It gave and I was like, oh, this is cute pop music. Like y'all know me. So I went up for Fifth Harmony. I went up and when them Tumblr posts dropped, the first ones. Y'all know I do my research and shit. I went online and I literally I scrubbed and I could not find those Tumblr posts. Y'all did a good job. Y'all did a good job hiding that shit. Cause I couldn't find it. I went on all the places that I felt like I would be able to find it and I couldn't. Between those racist posts, the way that her fans were treating Normani while they were still in the group and like right after she left, I went back and looked at Normani's interview that she did. I'm pretty sure it was with Billboard where she was talking about for the first time, I feel like in full detail, how she felt during that ordeal. I agree with her in this quote. She said, it took days for her to acknowledge what I was dealing with online and then years for her to take responsibility for the offensive tweets that recently resurfaced. Nothing was done. She said nothing. Her fans were cropping Normani's head on the body of hung slaves and she said fuck all. She said nothing at all. And I can't wrap my mind around that. People love to say like, Pete, I'm not responsible for my fans. You are, to a certain extent. Yes, you are. These are the people that support you, that champion you, that buy your music, that defend you online, that call you a good person even though they've never met you a day in their fucking life. You can get online and say, hey, this isn't right. Don't do that. Don't be racist. What the? There's no excuse in my mind at all. So I'm like, you said nothing and then said she was going to weekly racially healing sessions. So like rehab for racists, it runs deep. Clearly, it runs pretty deep. And then recently, this I was a little bit up in arms about, but not really. Mostly because when she did that performance, I forget which performance it was, but she was doing her new song. And then they said one of her dancers was in blackface. I saw the pictures. It looked like blackface initially. In the light, he was clearly orange. But y'all should test for shit like that on stage. You know, like y'all do dress rehearsals so y'all can see how everything looks. And he definitely looked darker on stage. Plus, he was on his social media using black girl emojis and talking about, oh, look at me and blah, 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 blah. And these are the type of people that you're hiring with your past, girl. Y'all ain't doing y'all reconnaissance. You ain't your team. Hello? Like, I would just be far more conscious, far more involved and aware of the people that I'm gonna have representing me and being around me if I had what you had going on. There's no excuse. And then the response to it was kind of just like, you guys are reading too much into it. I said I wanted to do something with a guy with a bad tan and that was it. And he just had a bad tan and that was it. No, girl. The way she's handled literally everything. Also, girl, stay up out of Normani's comments. You're goofy. Normani has moved on. I feel like a lot. I made the choice to move on and forget about her and not pay her any attention or whatever because my attention is on Normani. Don't be in her comments talking about this is so great. Go you, girl. Y'all ain't cool, man. And y'all know why y'all not cool. I would get so pissed watching videos of Fifth Harmony meet and greets. So many people would just walk past Normani. Will walk past Normani to go hug Camila, go hug Dinah, go hug all the other girls and not pay any attention to her, man. And it boiled my freaking blood to see her supporters dragging Normani and treating her like trash and her sitting by and doing absolutely nothing, but then being confused as to why people don't want to support her going forward. That's my choice. And here's the thing. I feel like everybody gonna be in this video like, oh, it all has to do with like you. Yes, I'm black. Yes, I I'm a black person. And I know there's black people who listen to these people and y'all can do that. That's very fine for y'all. But let me tell y'all something. I have experienced way too much racism. Me personally, indirect microaggressions behind my back, all of that. I've experienced far too much racism to be able to ignore certain things. So maybe y'all need to get called a hard R in your face. I don't know. I just don't know. But certain stuff I can't excuse. And I won't excuse. And I won't support. That's just it. I am the person. The person online. I don't separate the art from the artist. Your art is you. That's how you make your bread. That's how you express your emotions. That's why you're here. You're an artist. Your art is you. So I left her alone, and rightfully so, and I will continue to do so. Also, I will be completely honest and say, when she was in Fifth Harmony, I did like her voice. She had some of the cleanest riffs on their songs, and I was like, oh, okay, she got a voice, blah, blah. But looking back and listening to her now, her voice is just very nasal, very, very, very up in here, and it just doesn't hit my ear right anymore. That plus all of the other stuff. So I refuse to get into her music. I was gonna say had the unfortunate experience. That's so mean. I watched the Cinderella movie, and whoever mixed her vocals on that movie hated her. Whoever did the final vocals for the last cut of that movie doesn't like her because it just was not it.
Now am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see?
I'm gonna go see how much of her shit I can get through. I don't know about y'all, man. When I don't like people, I'm just like, all right, do you go have fun over there. But I'm just not gonna, I just have no desire to hear your voice or support you. I'm trying to be nice, man. I promise you. But like, that shit, it rubbed me completely the wrong way. Oh, she has a project coming out. And there's only 2 singles. Don't Go Yet and Bam Bam featuring Ed Sheeran. I fell off of him hard too. His first album is still my favorite. Fine, let's listen to a little bit of Bam Bam, shall we? Let's do it.
You said you hated the ocean, but you're surfing now. No, now I'm out dancing with strangers. You could be casually dating. Bum, 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 bum. I see that.
Okay, she in her Spanish bag. Good for you, girl. Have fun. Have a great time. I won't be listening. I wish you all of the best, good health, and all of that. So we have come to the last person on this list, and ironically enough, I do have a reaction to her on my channel. It was my first reaction ever. I was extremely, extremely drunk in my dorm room, and I watched the Look What You Made Me Do music video. And I was honest in it, and I said she wasn't for me. There were certain parts of the video I liked. Y'all know me, I'm not a hater. If I like something, I'll say that I like it. But do I like her? Not really. I listened to Taylor Swift. I think I stopped listening to her after Red. I still say, if anybody asks, like, what's your favorite Taylor Swift from? I'm like, I like Red. Red was cute. Red was cute. It gave me my white, pop girl fantasy fulfilled. And again, when I was listening to Taylor Swift, I was still in the mindset of wanting to experience the whimsy and the ease of being a white woman. I also really was obsessed with the movies like Aquamarine and Sleepover and The Click. White girls don't have to worry about nothing but lip gloss and boys. What does this boy like me, and how am I gonna beat my face today? Black girls don't have that. We don't have those cute little movies. Everything is about race for us, and struggle and triumph and strength. I just want to sit back sometimes and put my lip gloss on and be like, oh my god, he's cute. So like, that's what Taylor Swift was for me. But I'm grown now, and like I said, I've experienced far too much racism. When she dropped that Shake It Off video and was using like girls twerking, a black girl twerking, and was wearing gold chain and all of that shit, I was like, I'm good. So good. After that was the whole issue with Nicki on Twitter, and that was interesting. Because I was like, do we want to look up the definition of white savior in the dictionary? Do you want to do that? It was she wasn't talking to her. Taylor Swift is not the only white woman in the music industry who gets preferential treatment. She does, but she's not the only one. Certain people and things are rewarded more than others. Y'all know this. Y'all got eyes. Stop trying to deny it. It's very whack. And when Nicki expressed herself and was talking about like Anaconda and how it was getting paid dust and all of that stuff, and she jumped in and was like, well, I'll share this with you. I couldn't find those tweets either because Taylor deleted all of hers. Nicki's are still up. Like, why wouldn't they be? So I can't remember specific wording, but it was very much in that vein of, I didn't do anything to you, so like don't group me in. But ain't nobody say her name, ain't nobody group her into nothing. It was just very interesting. Also, don't really identify with her brand of feminism, and I feel like that could speak for itself. A lot of the stuff I'm saying ain't new to y'all. It's just stuff that people like to ignore or not think about, because either you have the privilege to do so or you don't care. And if you don't care, that's fine. If you do have the privilege to ignore it, I ask that you don't talk to any of us who don't about why we choose not to engage or we remove ourselves from certain spaces. It's for safety reasons. Also, I like being in a decent mood and dealing with Swifties. So I'm meaning lump all y'all together. I know all of y'all aren't completely horrible. The lack of accountability is frightening. I can say that for a lot of people. People just don't like holding their faves accountable. I'm not one of those people. I Knew You Were Trouble was cute, but other than that, nah, man, I'm good. I'm okay. This is not meant to be shade. It's not meant to be shade. Everything I'm about to say is factual. She put me to sleep on Folklore. I tried to listen to Folklore not once but twice, and I fell asleep both times. You can take that however you want to. If you want to take it positively, the songs were soothing. They were. And written in her normal songwriter style or whatever, very wordy. And I went to sleep. I'm sure there's meaning and all of that, and all of that's fine. Her voice put me to sleep. You could, like I said, you can take it however you want. If you want to count it as shade, I don't really care. But like, that's the fact. That's the facts of it. So I'm gonna go to her most recent project, which I'm pretty sure isn't Folklore. Because didn't she drop some other? She's been dropping a whole bunch of re-releases of her other stuff. It was Evermore. Okay. And then she did Fearless and then Red. So I'm gonna go to Evermore and just pick one of these songs and listen to them and see how it sounds to me. And I'm definitely gonna get striked if I play her shit. So we're gonna give this about like 15 seconds. Let's get into Champagne Problems. Here we go.
You booked the night train for a reason, so you could sit there. Dropped your hand while dancing, left you out there standing. Champagne problems.
Okay. She and one thing I've always said about Taylor Swift was she's a decent writer. You ain't gonna take that away from her. She's a good writer. She knows how to write her songs. Her voice is fine as well. It, again, personal taste and preference. I just, I wouldn't listen to this on an everyday type situation. But it's not bad. I don't think any of these people make bad music. I very rarely do I hear songs and I'm like, damn, this is horrible. Actually, no, that's a lie. I do often. But yeah, other things kind of supersede for me. That's just how I'm built, man. That's just how I'm built. So yeah, that's why all of these people haven't been on my channel. No more to say. Love and light to all of these individuals. Otherwise, again, I'm not, not a fan, not gonna be a fan after this, but you guys have been asking me for literal years why certain people aren't on my channel. So yeah, there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Come join us. Come be a warrior, okay? I'm stepping into my commentary era just a little bit. just a little bit. I have fun things coming. This was the last episode of Fresh Face Friday for this first season. If you guys do want the series to come back, I could bring it back later this year, but I'll ask you guys again. Drop it in the comments. Let me know if you would like to see that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! It's done! Don't ask me no more.